Hello, this is Annalisa from Faith Dream Create, and welcome back to my channel. Today's cards are a part of my fall card series and also my Recycle With Me series. I will be creating 2 cards in this video, so stay tuned. So the Recycle With Me part, I will be using these bread tags along with some googly eyes to create some ghosts and monsters for Halloween. So I started off creating my backgrounds for the card and doing it directly onto a card base. So for the backgrounds, I am using some Distress Oxide inks, and I'm also using a old recycled Wink of Stella brush. So the glitter had all been used, and these are great water brushes, and a little bit of sparkle still comes through, but that's okay. Yeah, you can just go ahead and use them as regular water brushes after the glitter has dried out, which is so awesome. So I used Fired Brick at the beginning there, and then now I'm using Wilted Violet, and I wasn't really sure about this background. I was experimenting with watercoloring with Distress Oxides. I haven't done a lot of that, and so I wasn't really sure how this was going to turn out, but I was just playing around and experimenting. And after the purple color was down, I brought in the Black Soot Distress Oxide just to add the black around the edges and bring in a little bit more color and options. I wasn't a big fan of this as I was painting it, so I wanted to kind of dull down the color. I honestly was not sure what to do with this. Do I start over again, or how do I fix this? How do I be happy with this? So once the black was around all of the edges, I grabbed out a little spray bottle and sprayed a lot of water onto this, and then used a paper towel to dab off that water, and it essentially lightened the colors on this background, and it helped me to like this background a little bit more, and the colors weren't so bright. And you're going to see that process here in a second. I just felt like these colors were so harsh, especially with all the different shapes and everything that I decided to go with. So moving on to the second card and the background. So I decided to be a little bit more simpler with this. I just grabbed the Black Soot and decided to add the spray bottle into the watercolor, or the Distress Oxide color, and that made it go on a lot smoother. And did the same with the Wilted Violet, and essentially just made lines across the cardstock here and created a very simple background, and I was a lot happier with this background than the first. And then I was ready to work on my ghosts and monsters. So for the ghosts, I grabbed some white bread tags and then my googly eyes. And to adhere the bread tags to the card base, I actually used the Xyron sticker maker, and this worked perfectly. Even though the material was a little bit thick, it went through with no problems at all, and this made for a quick and easy way of getting these bread tags down and creating some cute little ghosts. And then once those ghosts were all adhered to the card, I used some liquid glue to adhere the googly eyes googly eyes are so fun. I have a lot of them now, so maybe I should use them more in cards. Add them to like all the critters. And then once those guys were created, grabbed out my Memento Tuxedo black ink and this Boo stamp, which I had in my collection. I believe it is from Michaels and their $1.50 stamp bins. And I just stamped that Boo on, and then I grabbed a few different colors of the bread tags to create some monsters. It was very difficult to decide of what colors because there's so many different colors. I decided to go with more fall colors just because this is the fall card series. And then once again using the Xyron sticker maker to adhere those down. And this is a great project for kids as well. I think it was last year, me and my 3-year-old at the time, he created these little monsters and ghosts all by himself, and we made some cards when we were a part of Get Kids Crafty. So that's definitely something to think about for this year on Halloween, or next year for Halloween if you have kids that you can craft with. You could even make paper clips out of these, or yeah, other cute little projects with these ghosts or monsters. These would also be fun to close treat bags for Halloween. Just thought of that right now. And yeah, as you're creating these monsters, have fun with it. And you could definitely just add one googly eye to make it a one-eyed monster. I decided to just go with 2 eyes. But you can create your monsters however you like. And after the eyes were all assembled on here, I just can't get over how fun and cute these little monsters and ghosts end up being. The bag tag, I want to call them bag tags, bread tags. It's such a simple idea, but the part where you put on the bag end up being the mouth, and they're just so funny and cute. And then I grabbed that wood-mounted stamp again, the cards that I created last year with my son. I think it said Boo to the crew. So you could create any sentiment with this. Happy Halloween, any monster-related theme, and that is going to finish off the cards. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. I have one more fall card coming your way, and then I will jump right into Christmas. So I hope you will come watch with me and see what is going on for Christmas.